The interviews conducted by Hallie Mueller. Have you ever seen a homeless person downtown or anywhere in Santa Cruz?
Many of them. Yes.
Yes.
Do you ever have conversations with them, or do you mostly avoid them?
I usually just kind of avoid them. Sometimes avoid them.
I usually avoid them.
What stereotypes have you heard from others or from the media?
I've heard that homeless people are drug addicts, alcoholics, they're crazy, unclean.
They're dangerous, and that's why they're on the streets, that they're dirty, that they're not always the normal.
How do you think homeless people feel when you treat them the way you do?
Maybe, just sad, lonely, I don't know.
I think they're kind of used to it. Sad and lonely because no one's talking to them.
Do you think their life would become less sad and lonely if you didn't listen to the stereotypes you hear?
Maybe if people weren't as scared of them, they would approach homeless people and help them, and therefore make homeless people's life.
More people would talk to them.
The next time you run into a homeless person, will you act more kindly?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Oh, I totally trust Uncle Gary. He's a very gentle man, educated, very sweet, totally, completely trust him. He is a super gentle man, and then when we are gone, he house sits for us. He takes care of our house, our animals, and whatnot, so he's part of the family.
Yeah.
Okay, so after you watched those videos, all those interviews, you could see that I was asking them about the homeless people that they've seen and how they treat them, and I asked them about some stereotypes they might have heard, if they influence them or not. And you heard Maya say, like right off the bat, she thought of stereotypes and she said that her parents, people like her parents, have influenced her and said things that are not so positive or mean things about homeless people, which are probably what makes her avoid them. And Tessa said something similar. Delaney also said that she's scared of them and she thinks that they're aggressive, things like that, and which definitely would influence a person to not talk to a homeless person. But all of these things, they're stereotypes, and we don't know them.
Are they really true?
Sure, we don't. They're not facts. We don't know that every homeless person. I have to admit that I don't treat them any better, really. I mostly avoid them, and I get scared when they look at me or try to talk to me.
However, I want to change my ways. It can be inferred from these interviews that different people view and treat homeless people differently depending on their experiences and what they've heard about them. Some people avoid them and some talk to them. I am sadly guilty of the former, just like Maya, Delaney, and Tessa. However, it can also be noticed that these people are aware of what they're doing and plan to stop. This was my goal in the first place. Now seeing proof, my Uncle Gary, that not all homeless people are what they seem, I hope you can learn, like me, never to judge someone by the way they look.